What's that mean?
The appellant, are you ready for the hearing?
Yes, we are ready for hearing. Are you ready for the hearing?
Yes, my lords, we are ready for the hearing.
Appellant side, you may take the floor.
My name is Ashura Boy from Christian's Law Firm. From this regard, we present our client, who is the appellant. Honorable judges, being dissatisfied with the judgment on conviction from the High Court before Honorable Judge Zuleha Juma, our client approached us to proceed the matter before this Honorable Court for appeal against the decision. Honorable judges, we do here appeal down by the following ground down to the appeal. The first ground says that the Honorable Judge did error in fact and law by conviction of charge of not charge. The second ground says that the Honorable Judge did error in fact and law by not being able to differentiate between the offense of rape as explained in section 130 and 131 and offense of defilement of section 136 subsection 1 of Penal Code. And the third ground said that the Honorable Judge did error in fact and law by not being able to prove the age of the victim during the proceeding. My dear lords, after giving those grounds, we are hereby ready to submit.
Respondent side, you may take the floor. Feeling side to proceed.
Appellant side, you may proceed.
Yes, my honorable judges, I'm Modric Omar Ali, together with my land advocate Ashraf Wai from Precious Law Firm. We are here to represent our client who is appellant in this appeal emanated from High Court, Ali Osman Kiriri against the public. My honorable judges, as it has been said before you by my land advocate on the ground that we are raising against the conviction, and we are here by satisfying this court on the ground, starting from the first ground. The Honorable Judge of High Court did error in fact and law by conviction of charge of no charge, and it's immaterial to convict a person of an offense that he didn't commit. And the second one is it is an obscene to convict a person of a charge
Objection, Your Honor.
What is the point of objection?
Your Lordship, my point is that counsel for the attack, Modric, tried to mislead the court by applying certain section, and so the case has been decided on proper section of 130 and 131 of the Penal Code. I submit.
Objection overruled.
My honorable judges, the respondent is not aware of what I'm saying and what I'm about to satisfy to this honorable court. And one among the most important grounds we are raising in this court is the respondent said failed to satisfy to this honorable court on the offense of defilement. They rose this case of rape against our client Ali Osman Kiriri did not commit. And we are raising this most important ground so as this court to set aside the conviction against our client. And the last ground of appeal is the Honorable Judge of High Court did error in fact in law by not being able to differentiate between the offense of rape and defilement.
Dear counsel, could you please remind the court what is defilement?
On your light of your request, your lordship, defilement is found under section 136. It stated that any person who cannot knows any girl under the age of 14 years old is guilty and the felony is liable to imprisonment for life with or without corporal punishment. This is the offense that our client did not commit. My lordship, in order for someone to be convicted in an offense of rape, there are some ingredients which are the major in order of the court to satisfy itself, which are carnal knowledge of woman, much force of having sexual intercourse, and also with the consent, if the consent was obtained by tricky means, or by force, or intimidation, or by causing bodily harm. On the defilement, the following ingredients must be true. Carnal knowledge, the girl must be under the age of 14 years old, in which the respondent side failed to satisfy before the court. On the second, the judge did error by failing to prove the age of the girl. No age was proven before the court. As I quoted before you, my honorable judges, these are the grounds, together with my land advocate Ashraf Wai, we are raising in order of this court to set aside the conviction against our client. On your observation, we submit.
Respondent side, you may take the floor.
Your Lordship, my land advocate here failed to satisfy the court, and they just beating around the bush.
That's why we oppose their appeal, because they have no merit. And second, the Land High Court judge put in consideration of property section of section 130 and 139 of the Penal Code. And for this explanation, we pray to your honorable court to not satisfy the conviction. We submit.
Dear appellant, do you have any comment?
Yes, my honorable judge. There are some comments. These are not the matters of beating around the bush. These are the issue of fact and law. And that honorable judge of the High Court erred in fact and law.
Respondent side, any further argument? Yes, there is, my lord. Your lordship, in the previous trial before the Zulaiha Juma, our co-witness who was the victim PW1 was not probably recorded. And so for the purpose of achieving justice, we pray to this honorable court to treat neither witness. We rise up.
The appellant, do you have anything to deny a request?
Your lordship, we go against the objection. PW1 was properly recorded and justice has been obtained.
Order, please. From the reasons proved by the state attorney, we judges of the Court of Appeal have opinion that it is crucial to retry the PW1 for the sake of justice. Order accordingly.
Respondent side, do you have a witness now?
Yes, my lord, we have a witness.
Dear witness, what's your name?
My name is Trevor Kankan.
Where do you live?
I live at Fayuni.
With whom do you live?
I live with my boss.
Are you student?
Yeah.
Raise up your right hand, please, and say what I say. I swear in the name of God.
I swear in the name of God.
What I say
What I
is
say
true.
is true.
Totally true.
Totally true.
Put down your hands.
PP.
Dear witness, what's your name?
My name is Trevor Kankan.
Where do you live?
I live at Fayuni.
Are you student?
Yeah.
And which school do you learn?
I learned at Fayuni Madrasa School.
Okay, dear witness, could you remind the court what you remember in 19 March 2017?
Yeah, I remember that in 19th March 2017, around 8 o'clock p.m., when I was coming back from school, I had somebody who was at my backside calling me. It was so that I could realize who is him. I proceeded going without looking back. He ran fast toward me, and then he forced me to accompany him to where he lives. But I refused. He pushed me to the shield where it was so difficult to be found by anyone who passed on that public right of way. He quickly destroyed my clothes by smashing them out, and then he had a carnal knowledge with me forcibly.
Okay, dear witness, could you identify the one who insulted you?
Yeah,
Is he with us in this honorable court?
yeah,
Is he the one?
no,
Is he the one?
no,
Who's the one?
that's one.
Advocate counsel.
Dear witness, you said you have been raped at 2 o'clock p.m. So I guess it was so dark, that... Okay, will you prove to this honorable court that you didn't see the face of the one who insulted you?
No, I'll not accept.
And my second question is, how did you feel when you were
Objection,
raped
Your
or
Honor.
insulted?
What is the point of objection?
My lordship, this is an endless question. And according to section 51 of the law of Zanzibar, Act on Work number 7 of 2017, the law of Zanzibar, this is not allowed.
The advocates, Kara's question are not allowed, and a warning, don't repeat the same mistake.
And my last question is, where were you coming from and where were you heading to?
I was coming back from school to home.
Is there any comment?
There's no comment, my lord.
Appellant, any comment there?
There's no comment, Your Lordship.
Dear witness, you may take a seat.
Order, please. After discussion between us judges, we've come to the conclusion with the following judgment. This is the appeal originating from conviction on charge of defilement of girl under the age of 14 years, contrary to section 136 subsection 1 of the Penal Code. Subscribed English waiver. If one reads the entire proceeding, one gets the impression that the charge proceeds on assumption that the charge was one of rape contained in section 130 and 131 of the Penal Code, or in the alternative. The Land High Court judge does not know that the offense of defilement is different from the offense of rape. The land state attorneys who appeared for the Republic also seem to have fallen into the same pit as that the Land High Court judge. They also agreed that the offense was that of rape and went all out to consider whether there was consent or not, whether there was corroboration of the complaint's testimony or not. In the end, they settled down to arguing that the offense of defilement was proved. As we have said, the offense of defilement had not been proved. We allow the appeal in its totality, the conviction is quashed, and the sentence is set aside. The appellant should be set free unless he there again for some other matters. Appeal adjourned.
To take this chance and welcome our Honorable Teacher Nog and the rest of teachers who come and just provide their certificate for those who are deserved to be given. But by saying for those who are deserved to be given, it doesn't mean like you don't deserve those who are not going to be given now. It's like you are all good. You are all good, but they are better than. So I hope like next time you're going to be the one who are going to be graduated here. So I'd like you guys to show some cooperation and make it clear for those who are going to be awarded by our beloved teachers, Nogri. Make it clear for him again, please.
Thank you very much. In this evening, it's very good. We are here ending our functions young to age. But what we would like to say is to thank you very much for the whole participations. And this today the matter of awarding certificates for the better students who have worked harder and harder in previous days. These certificates is not a sign that they are the age or they have graduated to the age, but it's just a matter of beginning and going into the age. Our way forward is very low, and you other students are just as well coming in the same way. You better use your further efforts to get the steps required. And for those students awarded these certificates, there are signs that the certificates might be a reason to get whatever employment or to work anywhere else where the certificates might perform themselves that they are doing the better. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Those who can hear their names should please come and take their certificate. We start from Suleiman Ali Amir. Suleiman Ali Amir. Suleiman Ali Amir. Rukaiya Burhan Haji. Rukaiya Burhan Haji. Please come close. Asha Kombo Muhammad. Asha Kombo Muhammad. Asha Kombo Muhammad. Zulekha Yuma Hamis. Safa Muhammad Ali. Safa Muhammad Ali. Safa Muhammad Ali. Ashura Abdulaziz Mtumwa. Ashura Abdulaziz. Ali Abdallah Aziz. Ibrahim Vuai Mtumwa. Ibrahim Vuai Mtumwa. Mudrik Omar Ali. Mudrik Omar Ali. Nasir Omar Muhammad. Nasir Omar Muhammad. Ashura Vuai Mtumwa. Maimuna Said Ramadan. Ali Hussein Rashid. Mariam Burhan Haji. Ilham Said Abdurrahman. Rahma Omar Sheikh. Suleiman Saleh Mgeni. Arafa Ismail Haji. Faik Idi. Ibrahim Shaib Muhammad. Abdallah Said Abdallah.
Thank you very much. We do thank you all for your participations, and the rest certificates will be given there at Precious. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Make it clap for. All right. That was all about giving out certificate. And right now, we're just going to have something which they said amazing. So I wish I knew what it is, then I could definitely tell you. Unfortunately, I don't know what is going on right here. So they only told me like what is going to be next.
Part 4, reading.
Make me wanna speak every moment slowly. I pity and I be right for me on. Get up my material now I can carry on. Now you respect your ability to be eager to read. So let's start all around the song.
Keep on pushing and don't get the knowledge. You is asking to live in the college. Should patience to play the college. For me to speak English is just my normal. Put you like a nut, shaping like a razor.
Awards for those today who have performed the better. And we have got some of the students here by names. Mudrik Omar. Mudrik Omar. Mudrik Omar from the Mud Court. Clapping. Hadija Abdallah from Despacito. Hadija Abdallah, Despacito. Well. Raki Sharif, a father of Juliet. Mohammed Said from special class. Mohammed Said from special class. Farhia Hamza. Farhia, special as well.
One is inside the ball.
Farhia from special as well.
Who bought this?
And Mulhim Musa. Mulhim Musa. Mulhim Musa. Thank you very much.
I hope like when it's such a great day, from morning to the time that we are right now here, I think like we would love to have some time a bit longer to be right here, but we actually need to get back right now. And we're really coming from a bit far from here. So I'd like to ask you a favor. Just bear in mind one thing. Today has been done by your fellow. I expect tomorrow to see you come here and do exactly what they've done, or more than what they've done right here. So, all right. You have got all great potential. You've done well. So, Teacher Mnogara just told me like you need to take some stuff right there, especially those mates. And those men supposed to come and just grab this. So make it clear for yourself again, and that's what the end of it. I'll start taking this, so come and help me out.
You all gentlemen, come and have the bench back to the classes. All man, stand up and come have the benches, a table, stairs around, back to the classes. All man.
Coming over in our tuition, Prisha give me infatuation. Prisha has turned into heaven, yeah. Oh, you are my tremendous school for English. Got me feel like I'm some kind of British. Make me wanna speak every moment slowly, slowly. I feel it and everywhere you put me on. Yellow material, now I can carry on. That way we speak, I believe you'll be eager to hear. So let's start a lot of way, that will last long.
Y por Prisha te no queda knowledge. You is asking for living the college. Join Prisha, stop planning the cottage. For me to speak English is just my normal. I can spit the rhymes and I trust my vocal. When I give it shy, say I'm a professional.
Despacito, I started learning English, Prisha despacito. I work so hard and I pull up in momento. Stay up and I know I'm a mosquito. Despacito, I started learning English, Prisha despacito. I work so hard I pull up in momento. Stay up and I know I'm a mosquito.
Adam Nogar Omar Abra and the rest of the teachers. Today I wanna confess that you're my favorito, baby. Adam Nogar Omar Abra and the rest of the teachers. Today I wanna confess that you're my favorito, baby. Pasito, so pasito, pretty like a nacho. Shop like a razor, but can't apologize. Pushing up follow that your father. Pasito, so pasito, pretty like a nacho. Shop like a razor, but can't apologize. Pushing up follow that your father.
Despacito, I started learning English, Prisha despacito. I work so hard and I pull up in momento. Stay up and I know I'm a mosquito. Despacito, started learning English, Prisha despacito. I work so hard I pull up in momento. Stay up and I know I'm a mosquito. Despacito.
Adam Nogar Omar Abra and the rest of the teachers. Today I wanna confess that you're my favorito, baby. Adam Nogar Omar Abra and the rest of the teachers. Today I wanna confess that you're my favorito, baby. Pasito, so pasito, pretty like a nacho. Shop like a razor, but can't apologize. Pushing up follow that your father. Pasito, so pasito, pretty like a nacho. Shop like a razor, but can't apologize. Pushing up follow that your father.
Despacito. This is how we do it down here in Precious. I just wanna hear you screaming, I love you, Precious. I say yeah forever and where will I go?
New flavor.